Hello, my name is Armando Adame, and today I'll be giving an informative speech on the effects of dropping out of high school and the benefits of staying in school. Did you know that each year alone, 1.2 million students drop out? That is roughly 7,000 students each day. Many of these students are unaware of the benefits that can be obtained by finishing school. Not only are there financial benefits, but there are also social benefits and physical benefits as well. As a father of three, education is a very important issue in my household. My wife, my children, and I are all currently attending school. There are many benefits to finishing school and finishing college. I have done some research and discovered many benefits and also the results of staying in school and finishing. The main points I will go over are the financial benefits, the social benefits, and the physical benefits of staying in school. Hopefully this information may help someone to stay in school. In our lives, money is one of the most, if not the most important factor. Without money, one cannot obtain the lifestyle that one chooses to have. But in order to make more money, one must have more education and complete school. According to the National Dropout Prevention Center Network, in their top 5 reasons to stay in school article, high school dropouts are 4 times more likely to be unemployed. This is because most jobs and employers nowadays require that any prospective employees have either a high school diploma or an equivalent such as a GED or a certificate of completion. Also, according to the same article, dropouts are more likely to apply for and to receive public assistance such as food stamps, as welfare, CHIPS, and Medicaid. A lot of those programs are designed to help lower income families, and a lot of high school graduates are unable to get jobs that are decent paying enough to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. So they turn to these public assistance programs to help to compensate for what they need. Also, according to this article, finishing school can help you determine how much money you're going to make in the future, at least for the next 50 years. A high school graduate earns roughly $140 more per week than a high school dropout. And a college graduate can earn up to $336 more than a high school graduate, and about $480 more than a dropout. According to the College Board and their financial benefits to the individual chart, a higher education also leads to a higher income. Apparently, those who have master's degrees and a professional degree can earn a substantial amount more than those with just a regular high school diploma. According to the College Board, over a lifetime, a worker with a college degree will earn 60% more than a high school graduate, but a worker with a master's degree will earn twice as much per year over their lifetime, and a worker with a professional degree can earn up to 3 times as much per year as a high school graduate over their lifetime. So not only will they make more money, they will also make better decisions too. Those with higher education tend to make better financial decisions. A typical college graduate who enrolls at 18 and completes college in 4 years, after about 11 years of working, will have enough money not only to pay back tuition fees, but also to pay for any fees or any kind of wages that were used during college. College graduates are also likely to be offered a pension plan, and most of the time they take these plans. Basically, the higher education that one has, the more money they will make in their lifetime. Now, not only does staying in school have financial benefits, but it also has many social benefits as well. Most people do not really associate school and social benefits and social interaction with one another but some of the most important skills that one uses in life, such as communication skills and interaction skills with others, can be taught through school. According to Elizabeth Viatrell's What Are the Social Benefits of Education article, the link between education and social benefits have long been recognized. As far back as ancient Greece, when Aristotle and Plato pointed out that education is essential to the well-being of society. She also notes that recent research today has supported this idea. But not only does education help people to perform better in the job market, it also helps to improve health, promote active citizenship, and teaches one how to contain violence. That last one can be quite a bit of a shocker for some people. Most people don't associate education with containing violence. But according to the National Dropout Prevention Center in the article I mentioned earlier, many inmates in the state's jails are actually dropouts. It says here that at least 75% of America's state prison, 59% of federal inmates, and 69% of local jail inmates are all high school dropouts. They did not graduate high school. Since they did not graduate high school, since they dropped out of school, they did not learn how to interact with other people, how to control their tempers, and how to control themselves. Also, one of the better benefits that education helps with is that people who are educated tend to be more civically engaged. That means they tend to vote more, to do more volunteer work, to engage in politics, and to have interpersonal trust. Education also can help individuals to develop skills, improve their social statuses, and gain access to networks that could lead to enhanced social outcomes and situations. Now, another big benefit of staying in school that many people do not realize are the physical benefits. Now, one may be wondering, how can staying in school help me physically? Well, if one stays in school, they get more knowledge throughout their life, and the knowledge that they learn they can use to, let's say, if they get sick or if they're dying or something, that it can actually help them to take care of themselves better. According to Rachel Retner, in staying in school would help people live longer. A study estimates that around 145,000 deaths per year could be averted in the U.S. alone if the people who dropped out would have stayed and got a high school diploma. That's a staggering number, 145,000. Imagine how much more the number would be if they were to include at least 10 of the countries in the world in this study. According to the study co-author Virginia Chang, in public health policy, we often focus on changing health behaviors. Education, which is a more fundamental upstream drive of health behaviors and disparities, should also be a key element of the U.S. health policy. For the study, they studied roughly 1 million people for 20 years, looking at their education levels and death rates. They were able to estimate that in 2010, 145,243 deaths could have been averted if dropouts had instead graduated school or obtained their GED. One might be wondering how this affects their health education. Well, people with more education are less likely to smoke, more likely to engage in healthy daily exercise, and have better access to better health insurance. Another instance where the educated are making better health choices is in the case of heart disease. Advances in treatment and preventions of heart disease are reaped mainly by people with education. Basically, if a person continues their education, they can learn about human health, human biology, and how their bodies work, and they can learn how to live healthy lifestyles. There are numerous benefits for people to stay in school. School may seem tedious and unnecessary, but it will help in the long run. School is designed to allow students to learn not only the curriculums, but also valuable skills that they will use throughout their lives. Now, one may be wondering, what if they cannot succeed in school? What if the school system itself is designed in a way that one cannot comprehend or one cannot successfully navigate through? There are alternatives too for school. According to the top 5 reasons to stay in school article, which I mentioned earlier, many school districts across the country offer alternatives for students who are not successful in the usual school setting. This could be anything from a GED night course at the local college to alternative schools where they do more hands-on learning than traditional textbook learning. If someone is really willing to continue their education, they will do what they need to in order to graduate and develop the skills that can be used in career, in any social setting, or in life in general. Thank you.